Welcome to Orlando in the heart of Central Florida. Tonight we're inside the Shingle Creek Resort, where we've turned a huge convention hall into an intimate debate stage for 8 candidates. Let's get started.
It's essential that the strength of the house Ronald Reagan built is going to lead us to become the successful nation that we've always been, and our party to be successful, because we're not going to keep Hillary Clinton out of the White House by acting like Hillary Clinton. Now, I'm proud of my record, not just of the words, but of the record of the governor of Massachusetts. We solved the problem in health care in our state, not by having government take it over the way Hillary Clinton would, but with private, free enterprise approaches.
Mayor Giuliani believes in federal funding for abortion. He believes in sanctuary cities. He's for gun control. He supported Mario Cuomo, a liberal Democrat, against a Republican who's running for governor, and then opposed the governor's tax cuts when he was there. So I simply disagree with him on those issues, and he sides with Hillary Clinton on each of those issues I just mentioned.
The question is, who will be able to build the house that Ronald Reagan built? Who will be able to strengthen that house? Because that's the house that's going to build the house that Clinton and Hillary wants to build. The decision to take our men and women at war is the most grave decision, and I would do that on a very deliberate and careful basis, not a half-cocked basis. This president went to Congress. Hillary Clinton is trying to rewrite history that somehow he did this all by himself, going to Iraq. He went to Congress and got their support. Let's not forget that.
I think it's important that that will be one of the defining issues of this campaign, because we know that there will be Hillary Care resurrected. There will be efforts to raise your taxes.
We can take care of the poor people, save money, and actually cut some of our deficit. So you don't have to throw anybody on the street, but long term you have to move toward the marketplace. You cannot expect socialized medicine of the Hillary brand to work.
Governor Romney, we have an email question from Kendrick of Oakland, California, who says the health care plan you left in Massachusetts, which required people to get their own insurance, amounts to Hillary Care.
But let me tell you something about our plan. It's different than Hillary Clinton's in a lot of important ways. But one thing that I'm happy about is that Republicans are talking about health care. This isn't a Democrat issue, it's a Republican issue. For Democrats, they want to have government take it over. And I don't want to have the guys who did the cleanup at Katrina taking responsibility for health care in this country. But Hillary says the federal government's going to tell you what kind of insurance, and it's all government insurance. Hillary's plan costs an extra $110 billion. My plan doesn't cost any additional money. As P.G. O'Rourke said, if you think health care is expensive now, just wait till it's free. We're not going Hillary's way.
Candidates, it is time for a break. Coming up, how will these candidates run against the Democrats' front-running Senator Hillary Clinton? We'll find out live from the Shingle Creek Resort in Orlando, Florida, right after these messages.
Gentlemen, you all have a couple of things in common. You all seem to be planning to run against Hillary Clinton in the general election. And at this point, all of you, I repeat, all of you are losing to her in the polls. Governor Romney, you trail Clinton by 12 points in the latest Fox News Opinion Dynamics poll. You have compared Clinton to Karl Marx. You say when Clinton hears about private sector, she thinks that that's a new recruit in the Army. Is Hillary Clinton fit to be commander-in-chief?
The audience is telling you the answer. Hillary Clinton wants to run the largest enterprise in the world, the government of the United States. It employs millions of people, trillions of dollars in revenue. She hasn't run a corner store. She hasn't run a state. She hasn't run a city. She has never run anything.
I asked you specifically, is she fit to be commander-in-chief?
Well, I'd vote no. I'd vote no. I don't want her as commander-in-chief. I think you heard what they said. The answer is absolute. Anyone here want to vote for Hillary? I agree with them.
Mayor Giuliani, you trail Clinton by 4 points in our latest Fox News Opinion Dynamics poll. Governor Romney says the Republicans aren't going to beat Hillary Clinton by acting like Hillary Clinton. And the point seems to be that on a lot of the social issues like abortion and gay rights and gun control, that there's not much difference between you and Clinton. Is there?
You got to be kidding. You have got to be kidding. Wait a second. There are two things I agree with Hillary Clinton on. First of all, we're both Yankee fans. Second, she made a statement last week, and I've been very critical of her, but I want to tell her I agree with this one. Quote Hillary Clinton, "I have a million ideas. America cannot afford them all." I'm not making it up. I am not making it up. One more time. I have a million ideas. America can't afford them all. No kidding, Hillary. America can't afford you.
You have made a big point on the campaign trail about how you know how to beat Senator Clinton. But the fact is, I looked today at the latest polls in all the key battleground states, Florida, Pennsylvania, Ohio. You trail her in all three.
Almost every one of them is within the statistical margin of error.
Senator McCain, you're running the closest to Clinton, but you still trail her by 3 points in our latest poll.
I know and respect Senator Clinton. The debate that I have between me and her will be based on national security, on fiscal conservatism, and on social conservatism. It'll be a respectful debate. In case you missed it, a few days ago, Senator Clinton tried to spend $1 million on the Woodstock Concert Museum. Now, my friends, I wasn't there. I'm sure it was a cultural and pharmaceutical event. I was tied up at the time, but the fact is,
Governor Huckabee, I'm sorry to say we didn't poll a horse race between you and Senator Clinton, but you say that she will win next November if the Republican Party doesn't do a better job of reaching out to minorities. Was it a mistake for some of your colleagues on this stage to skip those minority-sponsored debates?
I think it was a mistake. You know, it's interesting, the most, I guess, wonderful reaction we've had in this entire room is when Hillary's name is mentioned. It gets louder than an Aerosmith concert. But I want to say this. You've asked, what's the difference? And no matter which one of us is on this stage, and look, I like to be funny. Let me be real honest with you. There's nothing funny about Hillary Clinton being president. Let me tell you why. If she's president, taxes go up, health care becomes the domain of the government, spending goes out of control, our military loses its morale, and I'm not sure we'll have the courage and the will and the resolve to fight the greatest threat this country's ever faced in Islamofascism. With all of the fun we're going to have talking about it, there's nothing funny about Hillary being president.
Senator Thompson, you trail Clinton by 12 points in our latest poll. You said the other day that Republicans don't need to worry so much about Clinton as much as they need to worry about themselves. What do you mean by that?
Well, just what I said. Hillary is always a good applause line, and almost everything everybody said has been accurate. Hillary basically says that, 40% of the people pay about 99% of the taxes. Why not 30% of the people? Why not 20% of the people?
Congressman Paul, you're against the Iraq War. So is Senator Clinton. So what are the differences between you?
Well, there's a very big difference, and I think the American people, if we as a party realize this and understand it, 70-some% of the people in America want the war over with. They're sick and tired of it, and they want our troops to come home. Now, Senator Clinton has nothing new to offer. She's endorsing the same policy. The American people are sick and tired of big government overseas, an empire we can't maintain, the bankruptcy of this country, and also the attack on our personal civil liberties. We don't have privacy left anymore, and Hillary Clinton offers no solution to that.
Our thanks to the candidates and their staffs, to our debate partner, the Republican Party of Florida, and also to all the great people here at the Shingle Creek Resort.
One thing is very clear is that Hillary Clinton has now become the focal point of this debate.
I think people have very long memories about Bill Clinton and what it was like to live through that hell.
Hillary Clinton does not have American values.
Every time they talk about Hillary, all I think about is how my taxes are going to go up.
She's got a million ideas. And all of those ideas are something that America is not.
Hillary Clinton is just nothing but socialist and communism.
She'll end America as we know it.
Hillary is the apparent candidate to beat.